So I just woke up. We are extremely late for taking pictures, so I had to cancel. And Berto's just probably gonna end up taking pictures of me because that's the way it goes. So good morning. I don't know what day you guys will be watching this, but it is the day before New Year's Eve, so it's New Year's Eve. But we'll see what we have planned today. Let's address the big elephant in the room as my double chin. We got tape.
What?
I'm gonna tape it.
Tape what?
My double chin.
We're gonna need Gorilla Tape.
Gorilla Glue?
Gorilla? You don't know they have Gorilla Tape?
No.
Yeah, that same brand has Gorilla Tape.
Whatever. Everybody has a double chin after you hit a certain age.
I got a 4 chin.
You got more chins than the Chinese phone book. I'm starting with my brows. I'm using a brow pencil from LA Girl. Or La Girl. Pretty sure it's LA Girl. I don't really fill in too much, I just outline. Okay, that's cool. So it is in brunette, LA Girl, Shady Slim.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Does it focus? Do I have to do this thing? And then I'm gonna go in with NYX Control Freak and brush my brow hairs. I like it to look extremely bushy and hairy.
What?
I'm talking about my eyebrows. I don't care. I think that's good, muy good. Okay, next I am gonna take a concealer. This is NC25 Studio Finish Concealer. I don't think it's focusing. There we go. NC25 Studio Finish Concealer, and it's a cream base concealer, and I'm taking a number 263 brush. It looks like this. It's really small, it's angled. Maybe I gotta put it more like that. And we're gonna carve out the brow. Take your time. Precision is everything. I probably take the longest on eyebrows than anything else, even on my clients. Don't feel like you have to hurry up. Tell your man he needs to wait. Tell your mama you'll meet her there. Take your time, because I'm sorry, people will judge you off of your eyebrows. They will. They absolutely will. And let's do the other side. I hope I'm in frame. I think one video I'll probably do a Q&A. Sorry, I'm blocking you, because I do get a lot of questions about certain things, but this one's just more of like a get ready with me and then some tips along the way. Okay, so I'm going to clean off that brush. I'm going to clean up the top of my brows. I'm going to use my everyday foundation, which I'm obsessed with. It's True Match Lumi from L'Oreal. I literally do the tiniest pump on my hand, like you can barely see it. And I'm going to clean up the top of my brows. I don't use concealer because, one, I don't want it to look like it's too much up there. I still want it to be natural. And I want it to match my skin tone, or at least the color I'm going to make my skin tone. Is this what we're listening to today?
What do they know about this? No, I don't know about that.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the other one. If you go too low, just go back and fill in the place that you took out. I'm really hungry right now. We're probably gonna go eat breakfast, but he is gonna take some pictures of me by the end of the day. I'm sorry. It's just what you signed up for when you decided to be in my life. Okay, next we're gonna use Painterly Paint Pot all over my eyes. I love paint pots. They really help with eyeshadow. I'm just gonna put that all over. They help it stick. They help it be more true to color. I personally like soft ochre better, but Painterly will do. My soft ochre is dried up. That's one thing about paint pots, is they can dry up. So I mean, mine's have lasted me as long as like 2 years. Ooh, what's in my eye? And one thing when I worked at Mac is that I learned that like the oil separates in the product, and that's why it gets dry. So you have to store them like this, upside down, in your makeup stuff. Like wherever you store your makeup, you should store them upside down. Same with your gel eyeliners, because it loses its oil, or all the oil goes to the bottom, and you need to keep that from happening. So store it upside down. Quick tip of the day. Yeah, I prefer Painterly, but I mean soft ochre, but Painterly is okay. Painterly, I'd say first soft ochre in color, then Painterly is like medium, soft ochre is light, and then laying low I'd say is a little bit more deeper, and I like that for my deeper skin clients because it's not too white or chalky when I put the eyeshadow. Okie dokie. My latest obsession is the James Charles palette, and I can thank my boyfriend for that. He bought it for me for our 4-year anniversary, even though it's been like 7. And I love this thing. It's already dirty, but it's like bigger than my head. Can you see? It's huge. And it has tons of colors, and actually pretty good payoff. I was kind of disappointed when I swatched it at first, but then like actually when I put them on, I was like, oh, these aren't too bad. So I'm gonna do something a little more dramatic today. I'm gonna do like a smoky half cut crease with silver glitter, because I'm taking New Year's Eve pictures today. Where's my
Is that what we're getting ready for right now?
Well, I can't redo my makeup later on. It usually lasts all day.
Hold on, what?
So like if I do my makeup now, it's what I'm gonna be wearing all day.
But I don't have to get ready for that right now.
No, if you don't want to.
Alright.
You want to start with the cool tone color, and there's not really many, I will be honest, there's not very many cool tone shades, like transition shades in here, so I'll probably start with this one. I wish there were more grays or something, but there's not, so that's what we're gonna deal with. So I'll start with that. You want to stick the brush right in there and just move it back and forth like that. It's as easy as that. So I'm just going back and forth, no rhyme or reason. Just going in with my 224, I believe. I haven't worked at Mac in like 2 to 3 years, so I don't remember a lot, but okay, I think this is a 224. I'm pretty sure this is a 224. It's all coming back to me. This is numbers rubbed off a 214. I like it for like cut creases and to get like really sharp lines. It's looks like this. It's like a little rounded and it's super stiff, so that's what I like to use. I'm gonna use the black in the James Charles palette, and I am basically going to create an outer V shape. So from the corner of my eye, like where I would wing out eyeliner, and into that crease we just created like that. And I'm gonna go about halfway like that, right? And then I'm gonna fill that in. Got this black, I like dipped it one time. It's super pigmented. I'm by no way sponsored. My boyfriend stood in line for this palette for me. So sweet. I've had to kiss a lot of frogs, I'm telling you, to get to this little prince. Okay, you guys probably see me like overly blending, but that's because I'm telling the story and I don't know how to focus. But also with a smoky eye, you really want to blend the shit out of it so that it doesn't look like you got punched in the eye, I guess. So I'm just going over and blending it. Like I said, this is not like an in-detail tutorial. This is me to get my feet wet and to see like if I like doing YouTube videos. If you guys like me doing YouTube videos, if I'm not too boring or monotone or whatever. I'm getting the black and just going in and darkening a little bit. Blending at the same time, but I tap a little bit off because you don't want a lot of fallout. It's so funny how like that tapping motion really does make a difference. Okay, I'm looking real smoky. Okay, next I'm gonna do my lid. So I do a lot of the crease work first and then I go in with my lid, because after this, like, I could go in with purple, I could go in with blue. If I'm feeling blue, I can go in with gold, I can go in with cranberry, I can go in with any color because it's just the crease work. It just depends on my mood. So I always start with the crease work and then work my way. I might need to blend that a little bit more now that I'm looking at it. Fuck that. Now we gotta blend a little bit more. Okay, back to blending. I'm sorry, you could never blend too much. Looking like Blenderella with my broom.
Blenderella.
With my broom over here, blending the shit out of here.
I like that.
Blenderella. Should we like hashtag that? I'm sure somebody already did. I'm a little late on the YouTube game.
A little late.
I'm very late. I've been doing this shit for how many years now? If I worked at Mac for 7, imagine. I used to do special effects when I was 17. I lived in LA. I did that shit. We'll talk about my story later.
Please don't.
Please do. The people want to know.
The people?
The people. The good.
Beehive?
The good.
Sea hive?
The Sea Hive. We're thinking of names. Hashtag shit. In comments below. Let me know.
Hashtag shit? I like that.
Let me know what y'all want to be called. I'm feeling the Sea Hive. But I call myself Sea Money. My coins. Like Bitcoin. Can I call them the Sea coins? The Cess coins? Ooh, okay. I'm looking real smoky. I'm looking real smoky. Okay. I'm taking Antique Diamond from MAC. I don't know if they make this still. It's another paint pot. I love cream shadows. And we're gonna kind of carve out the lid, if that makes sense. It's like a... How do I explain this color? I want to say pewter, but I don't feel like that's right. It's a gray that has like a little tint of like green, kind of like my hair. It looks just like my hair, I feel. Some days it looks blue, some days it looks green. I don't think I'm doing a very good job. This isn't a good brush. This is probably old, but I like to use 242s. Also from MAC. If you notice, a lot of my shit is from MAC, just because I've collected so much over the years. And hey, that goes to show you that it is good shit. Like, it does last. I probably had this pink spot way longer than just 3 years. I think I got this when they first came out in gratis. All the extension shades. Okay. Go back in, sharpen it up a little bit. We're gonna add the glitter. I don't want to do too much with the glitter, but then I do want to do too much. So I'm gonna use my Urban Decay glitters. I'm gonna use these two, I think, because I like these two. I don't want to do loose glitter today. I'm not in the mood. Okay, so I'm gonna use these two. Do they focus? They're the Heavy Metal glitters in Pyro and Glam Rock. I'll do Glam Rock first, and then Pyro I'm just gonna add like as a topper because it's more iridescent. So let's start with that. You guys see? Yeah, and I just like brush it on like it's eyeshadow. Whoa, I'm looking like a fucking fairy, bro. I'm looking real cute. Real cute. Okay. Pyro. What's the next one? Just a little. For that blue. For that like rainbow hue, I guess you would say. I know tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a lot of glitter makeups. A lot of glitter makeups. Okay, now we're gonna go in with face stuff. So I'm super dry, and I don't use a primer because my makeup pretty much stays on because I'm so dry. I use this vitamin E oil. Sorry, I'm still trying to let my eyes dry. From the Dollar Tree as my primer because that's how dry I am. I just put it all over my face, especially my nose. I get really dry. I don't really get oily, but I will probably do a video on an oily client so you guys can see what tips and tricks I have for oily people. But right now, we're just doing this. I just use my hands, and then I get my beauty blender. It's wet already, so we're good. And my foundation. So I think my eyes are dry. I don't like this lighting though. It's not very flattering. My regimen is for like every day. I'm not going anywhere special. I'm just taking some pictures. So my everyday is this guy right here, and I mix it. Oh my god, am I getting it everywhere? Or no? I'm telling you, my eyes are so big they fold. This one right here, and I do a pump of the 24-hour Maybelline. My bottle is super dirty, so I do like 2 pumps of the Lumi, 1 pump of the Maybelline. and I mix them together. The Lumi is a little darker and the Maybelline 24 Hour is a little lighter. So they make a good combination for me because I don't like to look too light, but I don't want to be too dark either, to where it's noticeably different. And I just make little dots all around my face. I don't do my nose because whatever is left on the sponge, I'll just put on my nose. If any of you guys have trouble keeping foundation on your nose, I would suggest to do that. Just because the nose sometimes always separates. Sometimes always. Honestly, when I do my clients' makeup, I notice the same thing, so maybe it's just our noses weren't meant to have foundation on them, I don't know. So I'm going in with Real Technique sponge, blending out my foundation. Push it back up a little bit. Love, love, love. Okay. I'm gonna do under eye now. And concealer. And I'm taking 2 concealers that I use, and they are the Shape Tape by Tarte and Fair Bright, and then number 5, and then NYX HD concealer, which is medium. And one's obviously lighter than the other. I'm just gonna go in, and I don't go too close to my eye for that part. I'm just gonna go right in here because I want this to be brought out and get rid of, I have like little pits right there. And then the nose, I'm gonna do a dot right there, and then a dot, a couple dots going down. And you want this dot to not be so low because I don't like the way my nose is low, and I want it to look lifted, so that's that trick. Concealer, this one, since it's darker, I do go closer to the eye with this one. And I kind of clean up and make it look sharp, like that. I think I'm running out of this one. It's darker and has more of an orangey hue, so it really cleans up and doesn't make it look ashy under the eye because I have so much black. I don't want it to look ashy with this, and that's what the light one will do. It is, it'll make it look blue with the black, or like really ashy, so that's why I go with the other color. Okay, I'm gonna blend out with the other side of the Beauty Blender, or Real Technique sponge, whatever you want to call it. And I'm blending that out. I don't go too close again. I go right underneath, and I kind of blend it into the rest of the skin. I hope you guys can hear me. Sometimes I'll be whispering when I get too comfortable. Okay, the nose, we're gonna blend that. You see, I don't move it around too much because I don't want to lose the shape that I just created. And now we're gonna get closer to the eye. So I'm gonna use a dual fiber blending brush. This is a 286, I think, from MAC. And I'm gonna go closer to the eye and blend out any harsh edges, because I don't want harsh edges. I want it to look blurred, but I do want the concealer to get all the way up there. And then I clean that off on my, okay, and then we're gonna set that under eye. So I'm gonna take my Prolong Wear powder from MAC in light to set the under eye. It's a Prolong Wear powder, so it stays on for 12 hours. I'm not a baker. I don't like to bake in the kitchen or on my face, so this is what I do. And it's like a fast bake, which is nice. I feel like sometimes baking makes people look super chalky under the eye, And I don't want to look like that. And plus I'm dry. And my under eye is dry. So I don't think I need, I think it depends on the person, honestly. I wouldn't do it if, I don't know. And then I'm going to take Warm Rose to just give that a little bit more luminosity. This is also from MAC, if I can get it opened. Oh my goodness, my fingers are so oily from the vitamin E. There we go. Okay, looks like this. I'm just going to do my nose where I did that, and right in here where I did the, and then a little bit, not a lot. Like I said, I don't want to look chalky, especially with a smoky eye. You can look a little too white under the eye with a smoky eye. And then I take a powder brush. I like dual fiber ones like this, and then I set my whole face. So I'm currently using the Fit Me powder. I really like that to set my makeup. Looks like that. I'm color 120. And I like it because it's nice. I mean, this one is the Fit Me Set and Smooth. So obviously it's a setting powder and it smooths the skin. Not that I need that. My skin's so smooth. But I just go to town. I don't do my nose because I'm going to save that for later. But I really have to set those cheeks because I'm going to contour. And if you don't want your contour to skip, then you need to make sure that your cheeks are set. And then I'll do my forehead. I don't try to get too much into my eyebrows. I need to get more powder. I am definitely running out of this stuff. I use it too much. Okay. Bronze now. Ooh, shiza. I'm gonna use my tapered brush. It looks like a little huevito, huh? Looks like a little egg. This is the 136 or 130. And I'm using medium tan and mineral skin finish. And I'm gonna bronze myself up. I'm gonna do down here a little bit. You see, I don't really care or be caring. This double chin is fierce, bro. Okay, I think I'm bronzed enough. And then I'm gonna do my nose. My nariz. Es muy grande. Okay. Where's my mirror? Right. I'm gonna contour my nose with this. I think it's the Oval 2 or the Oval 3. And I go from my brow straight down. Look at that nose. I mean, it's not blended yet, but fuck, I just got a nose job. What you wearing? And then oh, that's cute. And then I go over with my face powder and my brush and I blend that out so it doesn't look too linear or cray-cray. You gotta make sure you really blend that out. You're still gonna see the shadow of it, but not as intense, I guess. Okay, then we're gonna go in. I love this brush. It's from e.l.f. actually. e.l.f. has got some good shit. And I'm gonna take Charcoal Brown from MAC, which is an eyeshadow, and Taupe, which is a blush, kind of. And I'm gonna scoot that back. Really cut that cheekbone. We're gonna blend it out, so don't worry if it looks crazy. But and then we gotta address the elephant in the room. Sometimes I cream contour it. That's how bad it is. Look at that. I'm fucking erasing my flaws right now. I'm a chunky girl in person, but on the gram I look real skinny. It's all this makeup. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in with the bronzer. Any bronzer will do. This is from MAC also. It's like one of their summer collections a long time ago. And I wanna blend that first and then I'll soften it. You see how much more blended it looks? I guess not on this side, but on this side it looks real blended. Oh, and then I forgot, whatever's left over, I just do a little bit on the tip of my nose because I hate the tip of my nose. I want it to look shorter. I'm gonna highlight my nose.
You're gonna put the little dot?
The little Rudolph dot. I love this highlighter. And I don't think they make it anymore either. It's the So Hollywood from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Looks like that. And I bought like 3 when they did a restock. So actually, let me spray it. Probably one of the biggest insecurities I have is my nose. On my face is my nose and my double chin. Like, I really be transforming some girls, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think everyone should love themselves whether they have flaws or not. I mean, none of us were created equal, and a lot of people get surgery nowadays because it's the thing to do, or they can afford it, which I've wanted to do a lot of times too. But I think that's why makeup is so fun, because you can transform yourself. It's not that I don't like myself, I definitely do, but it's fun. It's muy fun. Okay, we're gonna go back with that highlighter and do the cheeks now. This is my Morphe brush in the M5 510, bitches. Your girl's from the 510. Maybe that's why I like this brush so much. Do a little here. I don't really do too much. I don't like when people overly highlight their face. I think do it in the areas you need it. But this is one of my favorites. It's called Petal Power. And I'm gonna spray it a little bit. It's mineral, so it doesn't go on like super powdery. I think that's why I like it. And you can blend it out really nicely. I'm gonna apply it right here and then bring it in between my chocolate and my vanilla. I got a Neapolitan shake going on in my face. And then I do a blush topper, which is from MAC. I think it's a highlighter, but I like to use it as a topper. It's called Show Gold, but it's not really gold. It has like this pink glitter in it, which is why I really like it. And I'm gonna spray that a little bit too. Yeah. So it just kind of gives it that iridescent luminosity look, which is what I like. I know some people don't like because they have a lot of texture. I'm blessed I don't have a lot of texture, so that's what I do for my blush regimen. Okay, we're gonna do inner corner highlight of my eyes. Literally almost done. I'm gonna spray that. I get asked a lot about this too. I use different colors every time, but one of my go-to is Dazzleite. Also like Floof. Floof is good. And add a little more. So just a pencil brush. Then you gotta blend that out. So sometimes I'll take some Motif from MAC, or any type of like iridescent color to blend the edges so they're not too sharp. So it's like blown out. My favorite mascaras right now are these two. They're both from L'Oreal. I would go to Ulta when they do the discount, buy like one get one 50 off or get one free. The Voluminous Lash Paradise, which is like better than Sex mascara, and honestly I don't know the difference. I think they work exactly the same. And then the Telescopic, I like it to separate my lashes. It's a thinner brush. Okay, this will do. I overdraw. But I really only do it right here on the cupid though. And then I try to bring it down normal. This is Snob. And I do gloss. This is from Joyce's Beauty Supply. It's called Beauteous. It's in Atomas. They have good glosses for cheap. I have a lot of glosses, so. And I lose them all the time, so I like when I can find ones for cheap. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get dressed now, and later I'll get dressed again and Berta will take pictures of me. But other than that, that's the final look. Thank you guys for watching.